Hi, I'm Chip Rowan, and this is Good to Know. Today we are at California Area School District, and with me is Walter MacFann, and Walter is the president of the California Area Foundation. And good to have you here, Walter.
Thank you very much.
I can't believe it's been a year, well, almost a year since last year's event. Could you tell us about the Frosty Frolic and what's happening here in California?
Sure. The Frosty Frolic is an event where we reach out to the community to come in and really jump into the Monongahela River as a fundraising effort to raise money for scholarships and mini grants for the teachers of the school district.
And the date this year, it's Saturday, February 2nd, correct?
Correct, yes.
And registration, how do people register for this event?
Well, they can register at the event the day of. We can also go to our Facebook page. We can also go to our website. The day of the event, registration starts at 12:30 at the Cole Center Borough Building in Cole Center, Pennsylvania, right at the wharf. And we'll have changing tents available for anyone wanting to change at the event. Also, they're heated and it'll keep you warm.
Heat is a good thing. I was there last year. It was a cold day, but people were having a blast. It's an event, and there's a lot of excitement around that event. So people seem like they were enjoying themselves.
Yes, we'll typically have between 50 and 75 jumpers. My goal this year is to try to break that 100 jumper mark. We'll see if we can pull that off, but it only helps with the support of the community.
Right. Now, advanced registration, they can do that online?
Yes. Okay. The typical advanced registration, literally we have about 10, 15 people to do that. Mostly it's the rush of the event and making their decision based on the weather that day. So.
Yeah, if it's cold. Hopefully it will be cold. So registration starts at 12:30. There's some costume judging, I believe it happens?
Yes, we also have a costume judging contest. We encourage people to dress up in either their favorite comic, creative idea. Last year, the award winners were ice cubes that they created out of piping and cellophane, made themselves into ice cubes. So there's lots of different ideas from hula hoops to beachwear. So it's a lot of different things. Just Google it and literally you'll come up with a couple ideas.
Yeah, sounds good. And then the judging, I believe, is at 1:15. Is that correct?
Correct. The judging's at 1:15, and then shortly after that, we roll right into awarding of the mini grants to the teachers, and then the jumps at 1:30.
Now, say someone really doesn't want to jump in the river, but they want to help your cause. How can they do that?
You can also come to the day of the event. There'll be different things that we'll be raffling off and giving away the day of the event. And additionally, they can go to our Facebook page and make a donation on there, which will link to the PayPal, secured PayPal account.
Okay. We have a couple students here, so we're going to break away and actually interview them. Then we're going to come back and talk to Walter more about the foundation and how it helps the students here in the district. Now we have Nathan and McKenna here. They're actually students here at California Area School District, at California Area High School, actually. And it's good to have you both with us. And they have jumped before. So Nathan, do you remember when you jumped the last time?
I was in 8th grade.
Okay. Was it cold?
Yeah, it was really, really cold.
Okay. And you're kind of on the bubble about whether you want to jump again this year. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. And McKenna, when did you jump the last time?
6th grade, I think.
Okay. And what was that experience like?
It was freezing, but it was definitely worth it.
You haven't done it since then, right?
No.
That was probably a good reason for that, huh? Now, are you thinking about jumping this year?
Yeah, but I'm also working for the hot chocolate stand, so.
Okay. So you'll be busy there.
Yeah.
Now, how about would you want to challenge some of your friends to jump?
Yeah, I'll try and get a couple more friends to jump, but sometimes they can be reluctant.
Yeah. Now, do you participate in a sport here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I play basketball, I cheer, and then I'm thinking about playing softball too.
Okay. Well, I think it would be great for the cheerleaders to all get together and jump.
Yeah, if they're not scared.
You're not going to commit anything, right?
No.
Yeah. How about you, Nathan? You participate in a sport?
Yeah, I play soccer, basketball, and I jump track.
Okay. Well, it'd be great to have all those team members participate too. So maybe you can encourage them to join you.
Yeah, some of my friends have done it before with me, but it's died off.
I know I was there last year. Everyone was having a great time. It was cold. You could tell people were cold, but they were having a lot of fun. So it was a nice event. And we're going to talk more to Walter about how this benefits the district and how it benefits the students. So thanks for being here with us today.
Thank you.
Walter is back with us, and we're going to be talking now about how the California Area Foundation, School District Foundation, actually helps the students. Well, so, Walter, what are some of the things that the foundation actually does?
The foundation's primary goal is to raise money for scholarships for the students. The secondary is to raise money for the teachers and awarding some mini grants to the teachers each year.
Those mini grants, can you recall some of the things that they actually use those for?
One of the examples last year was they did a math contest using basketball because it was right around the Final Four time. And so the teacher, she put together a grant proposal that allowed them to score with math quizzes. And so we were able to help her purchase the supplies that she needed to do that electronically.
So the foundation provides resources that the district doesn't have through tax dollars, so it just kind of supplements that.
Correct. It's outside of the tax bases. We're a volunteer organization, 100% volunteer, 501c3 organization.
I know in the past the Frosty Frolic has helped raise a lot of money, and you have a goal to raise more this year. Can you talk about some of the funds that have been raised in the past?
Sure. Our net number that we have raised over the past 5 years is a little over $18,000, meaning net of all of our expenses. So that's $18,000 straight into scholarships and mini grants. This year's goal is to increase that. We've become a lot more efficient at what we're doing. We know what works, what doesn't work, and so we're looking to break that $6,000 mark this year of net proceeds.
Great. Okay. And the way they can do that is if you come out and support this. So just as a reminder, this event, just if you could give us the details again, date and just information.
Sure. Saturday, February 2nd, 2019. It's always the first Saturday in February. Registration starts at 12:30. The costume judging contest is at 1:15, and the jump is at 1:30.
So come on out and support it. If you aren't going to jump, you can still help them. They're going to have some things happening there which you can donate, and then we'll have information on the screen here where you can also participate if you aren't able to make it to that event today. So thanks for joining us today. This is Good to Know.